Welcome back to the 8th episode of my Hardcore Ironman with random generated tasks. The task generated last episode was to follow the gold brick road. Let's get right to it. To complete this task I had to gain access to Mana Force, which means I have to complete the Jack of Spades quest. The only requirements for this task is the quests Stolen Hearts and Diamonds in the Rough, which were completed in a previous episode. This is a short quest and I was awarded a bit of experience in agility, construction, dungeoneering and thieving. With this experience I got to level 9 dungeoneering and 90 quest points. With this quest out of the way, it's time to work on my task. All I had to do was to enter the Grand Library in Mana Force and operate the sundial. There was a total of 4 different codes I had to enter. This completed the achievement and finished my task. A very easy first task. So let's generate the next one. The next task is to deliver a diary to Varrock. Great, I already completed the quest, which means I only have to pick it up and bring it to Varrock. The diary is picked up off a shelf in one of the houses in Morton. Next I teleported to Varrock. I made my way northwest to the house of the apothecary. I handed him the diary and he awarded me with 335 herblore experience, which got me to level 21. This completed my task, so it's time to generate the next one. The next task is to do the bar crawl mini quest. To complete this, I must trek around various bars and pubs drinking specialty brews. I made a games necklace to have an easy teleport to the barbarian outpost and picked up my bar crawl card. Each bar assigns this card and there's a total of 10 different bars I have to go to. Completing this mini quest allows me access to the barbarian agility course. After a bit of running around, I managed to finish this mini quest and complete my current task. There was no other rewards from this quest. The first 3 tasks of this episode were easy, so it's time to generate the next one. The next task is to obtain a crawling hand corpse. This item is dropped from various monsters with a 1 in 512 drop chance. But lucky for me, it didn't take very long, with only 93 kills before I obtained the drop. I complete another task and it's time to generate the next one. The next task is to obtain an Ogre bowman hat, which means I have to kill 30 chompies. I started to train my range on goblins in the Burford cave, till I got to level 20. After that I moved to Chaos Druids inside the Tavoli dungeon for decent experience and loads of herbs. With 30 range I can now complete the quest Big Chompy Bird Hunting. In this quest I learned how to make ogre arrows, which are needed to kill chompy birds. I brought the first chompy back to Rance, which completed the quest and awarded me with 2 quest points and a bit of experience in fletching, cooking and range. With this quest done, it is now time to hunt the 30 chompies needed to complete my task. This is only the first hat I have to unlock. There is a total of 18 different hats that can be unlocked, with the last needing 4000 chompy kills. What I have to do is, by using Ogre Bellows on swamp toads, I get bloated toads. I can only have 3 Dropping bloated toads around the hunting area to the east has a chance to attract chompies. Once the chompy lands, I have to kill it with ogre arrows, which counts as 1 kill. There's also a chance for a chompy not to spawn, which means dropped toads disappear. 4000 chompy birds is actually a requirement for the trimmed completionist cape. By having the easy Iron Dog diary completed, I have a 25% chance to spawn an extra chompy. After about 30 minutes, I killed the last chompy needed to complete my task. It's time to make my way back to Rance to pick up the first hat. Apart from tracking how many chompies I have killed, the hat is purely cosmetic. With another task completed, let's get right to the next one. The next task is to obtain the Totem of Navigation top in Anachronia. To obtain this totem piece, I need to make my way to the southeast of Anachronia. It's an easy task, just a lot of trekking around the island to get there. The effect of the Totem of Navigation is that it reduces the time needed for voyages inside player-owned ports. This is the first piece of this totem. The middle piece can be obtained by finding 40 ancient Zygomites, and the base can be found by searching the overgrown idol after it's been cleared. Finding this piece finished my current task. Let's generate the next task. The next task is to complete Easy Varrock Achievement Diary. I already had all the requirements for this diary and didn't have to do any more quests. Some tasks included mining iron southwest of Varrock, making a plank at the sawmill, and even feeding a bone to the stray dog in Varrock. Here I'm just finishing the last task, which was making a bowl inside Barbarian Village. With the diary completed, I made my way southeast of Varrock to claim my reward from Rat Burgess. He rewarded me with an experience lamp worth 1000 experience and the Varrock armor 1. With this armor I now have access to the Etchable Furnace, alongside other smaller rewards. Finishing this diary completed my current task, so let's generate the next one. And the next task is to obtain Dark Mystic Gloves. These gloves are dropped by banshees at a chance of 1 in 512. I picked up a Slayer contract and made my way into the Slayer town in Mortania. Banshees are a great source of herbs and seeds for lower level players, and only have 1350 life points. To be safe from the Banshee's scream, I needed to wear earmuffs. I completed one contract and obtained the gloves halfway through the second, which completed my current task. With this task out of the way, it's time to generate the next one. And next task is to obtain another totem piece, the top of the Totem of Intimidation. On the way there I spotted a penguin agent, which gave me an easy clue casket. I'll hold on to it till later. The totem piece can be found by searching the runes northeast of the island. Another task completed, so let's generate the next one. The next task is to build a rope rack at the Baxtorian Falls house. Rope racks supply infinite amounts of rope once it's built. There is 4 locations total. To build this rope rack I need 24 construction. I obtained a house and added a workshop. I will be building crafting table once, which requires 4 oak planks each and give 240 experience. Once I had the level, I made my way to the Baxtorian Falls with the game's necklace. To construct the rack I needed 3 oak planks and 5 ropes. With another easy task done, it's time to generate the next one. The next task is to charge the Naragi Engram at the Memorial to Gothics. The Memorial to Gothics is located northwest of Eagle's Peak. Here I spoke to Orla, and she gave me the engram as part of the tutorial. To charge this engram I needed 500 pale energy. Energy is obtained from wisps and is part of the divination skill. Once charged I brought the engram back to Orla, which completed my task. I finished this task with 15 divination. We are nearing the end of this episode, so let's generate the next task. The next task is to obtain the Ivan staff, which means I have to complete the underground quest. But this task will have to wait for the next episode. We finished a lot of tasks this episode, like obtaining the crawling hand corpse, getting the first bowman hat, obtained 2 totem pieces, finished Varrock easy diary, obtained dark mystic gloves and charged the first engram. This is going to be all for this episode, so I hope I'll see you at the next one. Bye!